What's going on, guys? It's the boy Maximum RPM coming at you with another video today, and in this video we're going to be doing a battle in the Dracil Fortress Stadium. Excuse me. Quick disclaimer, this stadium is not in pristine condition, so I have no guilt in using it. In this battle, we have my 3D printed Beyblade Toxic Rose 10 Expand Guard going up against my other 3D printed Beyblade, Supercharged V8 8 Shift Bearing. V8 is right spin, Rose is left spin. Both are good in this stadium. Let's see how it goes. Both bays fight very well in this stadium. They are both defense types, spinning in the opposite rotation. I'd say V8 is a little bit heavier. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting battle. I think I have battled these two before. Rose did burst, but we're just going to see what happens this time around. I can finally kind of sit crisscross again, so that's nice. For those who need context, I had a hip surgery and I'm just getting over it. And V8 manages to take it. It's actually been about 5 months since I've had my surgery. The doctors gave me the green light, so I'm good to go back to my regular activities. Nothing holding me back now. Which means plenty of more skits. Get on the launcher, V8. Rose landing some absolute monsters of hits. But Rose was not able to knock V8 out. Getting knocked out is really easy in this stadium because of how flat it is. Coming down to stamina, V8 is going to start spin stealing. Supercharged V8 is incredibly good at spin stealing, apparently, which was never the original plan. Perfect tie. These two are so good. They compared very well, which is kind of surprising. I'm not going to count that. Rose was actually designed to be a stand-in for V8 while I waited for V8. It was a spin-off of him, actually, but turned into his own thing. He also wasn't originally called Toxic Rose. He was called Flathead Fury, but I'm going to save that for another bay. Oh! Almost knocked V8 out twice! The score is 1-0. We have not gotten anywhere with Rose, and Rose is kind of holding his own. As long as he stays tight in with V8 and doesn't let V8 roll away at the end, Rose stands a chance. And that is 2-0. V8 was able to get a little bit of distance. Come on. Come on, get on the launcher, V8. There we go. Three to 0. Huge hits. Toxic Rose landing some absolutely killer attacks, showing him what Thorn Thrasher is all about. V8 is the king of the red line, however, and will not take this lying down. Score of 3-0. V8 has stepped his lead out pretty good. And he ties it again. This is one of the closest battles I think I've ever seen. Honestly, V8's kind of having to get lucky to get distance. 3-1. We are giving that to Rose because he's a little down on his luck. And that wasn't a snipe shot. However, it wasn't far off from being one. But 3-1. Those are really good hits. That was very close to being a snipe shot, but I think it was just far enough away where I cannot count it as one. 3-1. V8 is not. He's not walking away with this like he did before. V8 did lose a little bit of attack power, I think, when we switched to the combo, but I just really like the combo that V8 is on now. It just feels better. Four to 1. Toxic Rose is struggling, guys. Come on, Rose. Get a couple of points, buddy. Ooh, nice hits. Got the Wildflower versus the King of the Red Line. It's coming down to stamina. 5 to 1. V8 was able to pull off the victory. Toxic Rose just didn't have the stamina. The battles were super close. I think both of them got one knockout. And it just came down to the life after death of V8. That's the main reason why I put it on bearing, is because V8 didn't have very good stamina. He still doesn't have the greatest stamina in the world. I wouldn't say V8 is too overpowered. Yes, he has a fair bit of stamina and incredible defense with a high amount of attack, but at the end of the day, the battles are still pretty close no matter what he fights against. Whether that be Execution Nemesis to a single layer... I can't think of any single layers. Doomsizer. Not Doomsizer. Doomsizer's pretty well past that, but at the end of the day, doesn't matter what he fights, he typically comes out fairly close. And Toxic Rose is just a totally different monster that I didn't even plan for. One thing led to another, and it turned out being really good. The right spin, absolutely horrible. Up against left spins, it'd actually probably be really good. But the left spin version, oh my god. The left spin version is amazing. And I'm not even going to print the right spin because honestly, it was just bad. But that is about it, guys. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications so you get all my videos because I upload daily. And as always, I hope this video makes your day just a little bit better. Live life to the max and stay awesome.